welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to talk about the items that I have bought for my summer wardrobe. Now this is going to be a little bit different to how I've filmed these in the past because most of these items you will already have seen if you've been watching a lot of my videos. If you follow me on Instagram, which if you don't, I'm going to have a picture of my grid here. I have it linked down below if you want to go follow me there for more outfit ideas. But basically I've worn most of these things except for maybe one item you probably wouldn't have seen. So I thought that this might be maybe a better way to share with you my thoughts on each piece, how it's been wearing, whether it was worth the purchase or not. So a little bit more of a review as opposed to going, this is new in my wardrobe, I love it for this reason. So I actually would love your feedback on this too. So do let me know down in the comments section below. I've got 7 items here, and actually I have added a few more things to my closet over summer, but they were all autumn winter specific pieces. So I finally splurged on a knit from Bobbi, which is sort of a smaller brand which does these beautiful 100% woolen knit sweaters. So I'm hoping to do a review on that on my blog at some point this year, but I'm not going to include those. I just wanted to include the things that were more summer specific. So I'm going to dive right into it with the first piece, which is very similar to the dress I'm wearing right now. It is this white tiered dress from Mal. Oh, and it is so blown out. I wonder if you can see it a bit better over here. I bought this because I noticed how much wear I was getting out of my Mademoiselle tiered dress, and I just thought this was such an easy silhouette for summer, something that I can throw on, I can wear it to the beach, I can dress it up, I can dress it down. It feels very comfortable, covers me up, and actually, despite the fact that it is a maxi dress, I do feel quite cool wearing it because it is 100% cotton. Wouldn't wear it when it's 40 degrees though. Definitely wearing less clothing when it's that hot. But it's just been such a beautiful addition to my wardrobe. I would say if you're kind of tossing up between these two styles, I think that the Mal one is better bang for your buck because it is cheaper. The Mademoiselle dress is around the $460 mark, so it is a serious splurge, although it does have pockets. The Mal one is around $280 as Australian. This one does not have pockets. However, the fabric I think is a little bit more lush, so it has this really beautiful detail. It's almost like a ribbed detail that has a really velvety kind of a feel to it, and very different, so unique, and I've never seen any other cotton dress like this, so I've really been pleased with it. It does kind of pick up if I've got, you know, fake tan on or anything like that on the straps. However, I can just pop it in the wash. Very easy to care for, being a cotton piece, and yeah, it just makes me feel amazing every single time I put it on. The second piece that I bought is from Ruby, and this is the one that you won't have seen before, and this is a really beautiful wrap front top in just a white ribbed knit. Now I got this because I thought it would be perfect to wear now and also later. I thought it would be a really great basic for tucking into things like jeans, also just wearing with skirts. I always really struggle when it comes to finding a great basic top because I want something that has some details that make it feel special, and this definitely ticks those boxes. So for one, it has the wrap front detail, which I just really like, and I think it's going to be quite convenient for me. I loved the ruching effect here on the side. I think it's really flattering because it helps the top contour to my body, and then it also has that ruche detail on the sleeves too, so it gives them sort of a slight puffiness, which I think has that very sort of trendy or fashion element to it, while still being a simple item that I can wear for years and years. And you're going to see a bit of a theme here. These items are all relatively classic, and they're all in a white and black color scheme. Also, apologies in advance about the lighting. It is quite cloudy today, so making do, and I will try my best to edit it in post. The next item I bought, this is a little bit more of a, I would call it a year-round piece, but it's probably a bit more one that I'm going to be finding myself wearing over autumn winter. And it is a black blazer from Babaton from Aritzia. Now, I've never bought anything from Aritzia before, and I've had so many comments from you guys saying how much I would love Aritzia. And yes, 100%, I love their stuff, and I find whenever I go on the website, I want to add loads to my cart. And I actually saw this particular blazer on Jill Lansky, and I loved the way it looked on her, and it was exactly what I was looking for in an oversized black tailored blazer, so I thought I would just go for it. I got it in a size extra small, and it is an oversized fit, so to me it fits like how I would expect a small to fit on me. I will say though, I wasn't anticipating how expensive this would be. I think this cost me around $400, which is very pricey, and that's not including the shipping fee. I didn't actually do the calculations, the exchange rate. I'm not sure if it's just baby brain. I wasn't thinking about it, but I didn't realize how much money I was spending on this until I checked my bank statement. So I got a little bit of a shock, that's for sure. But it is really beautiful. The quality of it is just exceptional. It's a really nice wool blazer, so you're definitely getting your money's worth. But yeah, it is an investment. I almost sort of think, because I had wanted one from Acne, maybe I should have just spent a little bit more and invested in the Acne one, but this is definitely something I'm going to be wearing a lot over the coming months, and it's just a really good staple piece to have. And I love the fact it's also fully lined too, has the pockets. It's just a classic oversized black blazer. You can't go wrong. If you want something that's a little bit more affordable, if you've been looking for something like that, Everlyne's oversized blazer probably would do the trick as well. The next item that I have here is a little tank, and this one is from Glassons. I actually purchased this when I was in New Zealand for my granddad's 90th birthday, and I was looking for just a really simple singlet that I could wear during the hotter months, because as you know, Sydney temperatures can go over 40 degrees Celsius, so very hot, and we also have high humidity as well, which really contributes to how hot you feel. And I liked the fact that this had a scoop neck, because so many of my tanks or sleeveless tops are all high necked, so it means that I've got a very specific look, and I kind of wanted to show off a little bit more of my collarbone, and this does exactly that. I've worn this so many times, I've laundered it so many times. It's just a really nice stretch rib cotton that has held up really well. Being a black piece, just like the blazer, it is prone to picking up Winston's cat hair. It's just one of those things that you've got to live with when you have a rag doll who sheds a lot, but it's been a great basic, and I know they've got very similar styles. I don't have this exact one anymore, but they do have similar ones with the buttons down the front that I can link down in the description box below, and I went for my usual size, which is the small. The last clothing item I wanted to mention is another dress, and you've definitely seen this before in some of my videos. I think I featured it in a what I wear in a week video, quite possibly, but it is this smocked dress from ASOS. So I'm trying to think if I included this in my last sort of new on my wardrobe video. I'm not sure. If I did, I apologize for including this another time, but I've really been enjoying this. I don't often look on ASOS, but every now and then I do, and I think I was looking for some maternity clothes, and this kind of popped up. I just had a look for cotton maxi dresses, and I looked for anything with smocking, and this was one of the things that came up in my search, and I really love it. The fabric is kind of a seersucker material, so has this crinkled effect to it, which does stick around even after you've put it in the wash, which I really like. The smock detail is across the chest, so really handy, which just makes it really comfortable. It's really nice and stretchy. I really love the puffed sleeves, which is a bit of a trend at the moment, and it is super long. This is maxi length and has this really beautiful detail at the back as well, which ties up with a little knot, and then you've got this exposed panel in the center of your back, which I just think is really beautiful. The fabric is so nice, being 100% cotton, but that seersucker cotton is just so light and airy, and it feels so comfortable to wear, and yeah, it's just held up really well. It doesn't have pockets, unfortunately. I do love a dress with pockets, but it has been a really great staple for me over the summer. I wanted to end this video with the two accessories that I purchased, both of which I know you will have seen. The first being my Saint Laurent New Pairs slides. So I bought these again when I was in New Zealand. I wasn't anticipating buying these while I was home. As you all know, I have talked about wanting these shoes for well over a year, and I was in David Jones with my friend Nina, and we spotted them there, and I thought, oh, you know what, I'll give them a try. I wanted to try them on anyway, and I fell in love with the milky patent color of the shoe. I tried on the 40, and I found that they were a bit snug across the foot, and the sales assistant went up the back. She had them in a 41, and I tried those on. They had a lot more width across the foot, and they were so much more comfortable, and I thought if my feet swelled up or anything like that, or if I went up a size, these would still fit me perfectly. So I've got a little bit of room at the back, at the heel, which is really nice actually, and I would recommend, if you are thinking of buying these shoes, just go up a size, because you don't get too much additional length, but you do get that additional width, which is really good if you're a wide-footed girl like myself. I have a bunion on my left foot, so that's always something I'm really conscious of with shoes. I will say that being a patent shoe, these do require a lot more breaking in than a traditional leather shoe. So I have, you know, gotten a few blisters from wearing them, but I found that I'm getting fewer blisters now when I do reach for them. And I've worn these so much. They're actually currently shaping up to be my most worn shoe of the summer. So definitely an investment I'm really glad that I made, and I feel really lucky because I got them for half price. So that to me was a really good purchase, and I really love what they add to my outfits. The design is just very classic, but it also feels vintage and modern at the same time. So I have been toying with the idea of potentially buying these in another color, maybe for next summer, but we'll see how I go because they are a bit of a splurge. And the final summer purchase that I made was a designer handbag, and it's my Louis Vuitton Neverfull. I bought this to actually have as my baby bag. I wanted to get something that was really special that I could wear while I was pregnant and also use afterwards as well. And I still do need to buy an organizer to go inside this because at the moment I don't have one in here, but I chose to go with the Damier Ebene with the rose ballerine lining. And what I like about this is it actually comes with a matching pouch as well. I've got a lot of things in here. It comes with a little matching pouch which you can put your valuables in. Admittedly, I haven't really used this much. I just use the interior pocket, but it's a really good size. I got the MM size, which is the middle size for anyone wondering, and I think it's a really good sized bag for my frame. I'm 172 centimeters tall for reference, or 5'8". So yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing how well this serves me over the months to come, but I've been really impressed with how durable it is. I traveled with this to New Zealand. It was my bag that I had underneath my seat on the airplane, and it's just, I mean, being the coated canvas, it's very durable. I will be doing a full review on this at some point, probably in the next few months. I want to compare it to a couple of the other tote bags that I own. I'll also be showing you everything that fits inside. So do stay tuned, or make sure you're subscribed if you want to see that video when I finally get around to filming it. So that is kind of a look at the things that I have bought and added to my wardrobe for summer. I decided not to include any gifted items in this video. I actually feel moving forward, whenever I do a new in my wardrobe, I'm just going to talk about the items that I have personally purchased myself. I think that might be a bit more valuable for you. Let me know if you want to kind of see another video where I talk about maybe like my top 5 PR picks that I've received in a season, something like that. It's one of those things I'm just sort of thinking about how I rejig my content and make it much more valuable for you. So if you've got any feedback on that, again, let me know in the comment section below. I really value your opinions, and I really just want to make sure that the videos that I share are informative and that you're getting something out of them. So that's it from me today. I hope you liked this one, and thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next week with a brand new video. See you soon. Bye.